Let me dare say Happy New Year to you from Farming in Africa, despite what's going on. But I'm happy because I get to show you who we have here on our farm today. I'm sure you know her, Enyonam, the Ghanaian farmer.
Hello.
Hi, Enyonam.
Hello, Nadia.
I dare say again, Happy New Year to you.
Many happy returns. I'm happy
Uh,
to be here.
we are happy to have you here. We are very happy, and thanks for trekking all the way to come see our farm. I know it's been a very eventful visit, so I think at this point I would throw it to you to tell us how the experience on the famous Semanhyia Learning
Yeah,
and Development Farm
yeah.
has been. Yes, so take her to it.
Thank you very much for first of all having me because myself and your producer has been back and forth since last year to come by for the visit, but we've just not find the right time, and I
Okay.
believe this is the right time.
Yeah.
And I have been watching Farming in Africa videos on YouTube, but I least expected is this big. I thought it was something,
Cute.
sizable. But walking in here, I'm like, whoa, these guys are
Mm-hmm.
doing something
Over
really big.
200 goats.
Yes. And I
Yes.
love the fact that you're using everything that you have around you, especially with the pens.
Mm-hmm.
The goat pens you have,
Mm-hmm.
they are very basic
Yeah.
and they are very, very okay to start off as a farmer. So I love what I see. And the goats, I have seen a few when
Mm-hmm.
we met the first time at the Ministry of Food
Yeah.
and Agriculture. But today, seeing the foreign ones and the local ones, the way they are coexisting,
Yes.
eating together, and all that, I'm amazed at what you have achieved.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. The Ghanaian farmer says she's amazed at what we have achieved. At this point, I'm going to ask her what would be your take home from your visit to Semanhyia L&D farm?
I think my take home it's changed my concept on goat farming.
Oh, right.
Especially when we thought goat farming is only on small scale, two, three, five.
Yeah.
That's it. But if you people can have this size, huge, over 200 goat, and I see some people even taking some away, and the hay grass. I mean, the exciting part is that grass you people are producing here.
Yeah.
So I am rest assured now that if I want to go into goat farming or any
Mm-hmm.
livestock, being a
Yes.
grass cutter, cow, sheep,
Yes.
there is a feed that I can rely on. Gone were the
Absolutely.
days when you have to release your goat to
Yeah.
go and either destroy someone's property and they'll come after you,
Yes.
or your goats they never come back.
Yeah.
But I know if I'm doing intensive kind of farming, I have a reliable source of feed, a
Yes.
very nutritious feed that I can give them. So my takeaway is my mindset about livestock farming has changed, and I'll dare myself to do it sometime.
Ouch, you heard it. Her perception about livestock farming has changed. And I'm very happy that this gets to be her take home because, as an advocate for agriculture right here in Ghana herself, check her out on her channel.
Yeah.
The Ghanaian Farmer on
The
YouTube.
Ghanaian
You would see the
farmer.
amazing advocacy she's also given to agriculture here in Ghana. And I would want you to follow her. She's got a lot more in store for us.
Yeah.
I think the last question I would ask her before she leaves our farm today is what inspired all of this? You rarely see, especially ladies, um, wearing their Wellington boots, getting into the dirt and the mud, being on the ground, all because they love agriculture, they have a passion for it, and they just want to advocate for it. What inspired this? Hopefully, it would inspire some lady or a
Somebody.
young man over there watching us
Right.
to venture into it.
As a daughter who was birthed by a farmer, I mean, my father was a
Oh,
farmer,
okay.
and I've gone through school, I realized that some of the sectors who are least talked about
Yeah.
or players who are least talked about are farmers. But they do tremendously, not just to feed us, but to create jobs.
Yeah.
However, their success stories or challenges are barely talked about. So, as a journalist, I wanted to be different. I wanted to carve a niche for myself. And so I focused my spotlight on telling the stories of not just Ghanaians, but African farmers for people to know. But when it comes to investment, it's not only the real estate, but agriculture
Yeah.
is rewarding when you
Yes.
know much about it and you do it the right way.
All right. So you mentioned it's the least or one of the least spoken about sectors. So may I ask then that our celebration of the National Farmers Day just might not be enough in creating awareness for our farmers?
We can do a lot more.
Oh,
A
okay.
lot more can be done. And you
Okay.
know what? watch out for the part two of this interview in the studios of Farming in Africa,
Oh,
because
yes.
we're going to do 2023 review to tell you what has transpired.
Yes.
But a lot can be done.
Oh, thank you. I really love that. On that note, a lot can be done. Just like our teachers would always write on our reports way back in primary school, there is room for improvement. So, guys, watch out for part two of this interview, like she said. It would be happening at the Farming in Africa studios, right at the office at Achimota, near the Achimota DVLA. That's where our Agro Ventures shop is also a one stop shop for all farmers. Come there for your seeds, come there for your farm inputs and equipment, machinery. Just come there. If you're a farmer, believe you me, we've got you sorted out. See you again. And please subscribe, hit the notification bell so you get notified the first whenever we put up an episode or an update of the amazing story that is unfolding right before our eyes. See you next time.
Afishapa.
I have been commenting.